retarded.
No, it's not. Screw you.
For all those that don't know, she has a Harry Potter tattoo. It's just the glasses and the lightning bolt thing. I'm just saying the tattoo that you have. Okay, we got. Okay, you've heard the two Emphatic songs we just played, right?
Yeah.
Okay, which do you like more? Do you like the original, the first one, or do you like the second one, the new sound with Torrin Green?
I like the second one.
Colin likes the first one. I do like the first one too. I did like it because it's more party and everything, and I'm down for that. But I do have to say, Torrin Green, they stepped it up when they got him, and also Bill Hudson for lead guitar, straight up stepped it up. Okay, now here's. Okay, so let's talk about all the concerts that are coming up. Of course, Sublime. I got to talk about that.
Hell yeah.
Now, of course, I told you, Ryan, my brother Ryan, he says I shouldn't take you because your boyfriend tried to, fight him. Okay. Hey, you can keep playing, just play quiet. Yeah. Yeah, I know, but and here's the thing. Let's just have a little fun court case. I might call him up later unless he's working. He probably is, but let's have a little fun court case on the show. Why do you feel I should take you and not him?
Because you invited me. Was it last week?
Whenever I saw you at his party, that's when I straight up said I was going to buy you that ticket. So
that would be very, very mean.
Okay.
And I would find where you live and I would keep here. Because that's what I do.
Okay.
Not really. I don't know where you live.
Yeah, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Liz says I should take her, and I would love to, but I don't know how much of Sublime she listens to, or...
I listen to a lot of Sublime. Ask Colin.
Yeah, she does.
I know you have two Sublime shirts that you were torn between. You don't know which one that you want to wear.
I think I might wear the 80s cutoff one.
Like I said, you're not going to match me. I'm going for Twisted. I'm going to paint my face up. I'm going to wear my Twisted jersey that I'm getting, my Twisted hat, Hatchet necklace. I am not going to be... I'm going for Sublime. I want to see Sublime. Hell yeah. But I'm there for Twisted. That's straight up what it is. I'm going to be full 100% Juggalo for this concert.
Oh yeah, that's why I want to go. I want to see you painted up.
Well, go on Facebook. I have pictures. But anyway, we got all these concerts. Did you know also that we got Sick Puppies coming next Thursday? This Thursday coming up, Sick Puppies is coming.
Really?
Yeah, Diamond Ballroom. Also, speaking of awesome bands that is coming, there is... Do you listen to Foo Fighters much? Foo Fighters, well, at least people from the Foo Fighters is coming for this tour called Chevy Metal, and they're having Aranda open up for them, and I love Aranda and I love Foo Fighters, but it's not actually Foo Fighters, it's people from Foo Fighters, so not exactly sure how I feel about that, but hey. And also, September, we got two awesome concerts coming in September. We got Shinedown, of course, Carnival of Madness. We got the Carnival of Madness with Papa Roach, and Skillets. Skillet's going to be there, too. And also, hold up, we have Hailstorm coming to the Diamond Ballroom that same September. So, it's going to be a bunch of awesome shows that are coming up for OKC. And let's talk about this, since we talked about all the other fun topics. Because I got two more here. If you had just one band to pick from to be the only band that you listen to for the rest of your life, what do you think it would be?
I'd say you're probably gonna hate me, but I don't listen to this band, so I like also you more than likely will hate you for the rest of your life with Fall Out Boy.
Did you say Fall Out Boy?
Yep.
Oh hell no! I love that answer. I could dig it. I wouldn't know if it'd be the only band that I'd listen to for the rest of my life, but I like Fall Out Boy. I like a lot of their songs. One thing I didn't know is every time that I was singing their songs when I was a kid, is that every single song that ever came out that you heard by them was about sex. I never knew that.
Yeah, like it's just what they
Yeah, thanks for the memories. I didn't. I could have guessed that was for it, but I just thought it was, like an ex-girlfriend. Like, thanks for the memories, like the good times we had, not sexual. I would have never guessed "Sugar We're Going Down Swinging" was about it. Same with "Dance Dance." All these songs, I would have never guessed they were about sex. Then I go back and listen to them now when I'm older. I'm like, what the hell? That's what they were talking about? Yeah, it's like, I was. First time I heard "Sugar We're Going Down Swinging," it was the first song that anyone ever heard by them. I want to say I was still in middle school, I think. And yeah, when I was just still in middle school, and I was singing that loud and proud. I had no clue what it was about. I never knew. And now that I'm going back now, I'm an adult now. I'm reading these lyrics and everything. I'm like, whoa. That is what he's talking about? Just getting a good old-fashioned fucking on? Alright. Anyway, hey, Colin wants to know, what are you doing tonight? I guess he wants to get a bunch of people together, and he just wants to... I think we might be going to see a movie tonight. We might be going to see Pacific Rim or something. You and your boyfriend can tag along.
I don't know. We don't have any money. We kind of spent all our money earlier.
Oh, that's a problem because I cannot cover everybody. I'm not. Yeah. I'm going to cover. Actually, I don't even know if I can cover me and Colin both. Well, yeah, I can. I got. How much did it say I had left in my account? Like
$40.
$40. Okay, I can cover me and him, but I don't want to cover like 4 different people.
Yeah, I definitely got.
All right. So we talked about this, the first thing that we talked about on the show was how this one girl, I tag people every time I do a show, I tag people in my posts. You're one of them.
Yeah.
This one girl, I had tagged her twice before a show was coming on, and she comments on there and says, "Okay, I deleted you." This is what she said. It says, "Okay, I deleted you. Stop posting this on my wall. Just stop." Just full on freaking cunt. And I'm just like, okay, what the hell? I only tagged you twice. What the hell is your problem? Have you ever dealt with, obviously not that, because you don't have an online radio show where you tag 20 people per show. But have you ever had an experience like that to where someone just decides to flip a bitch over nothing?
Yeah, plenty of time.
What was the most memorable time? Probably the time that has pissed you off about it the most.
Okay, well, maybe a couple years ago on Facebook, I was like, young teenage girl, I was posting depressing stuff, blah, blah, blah. I try to keep myself about it now.
Mm-hmm.
But, just one of my friends, which actually we're still friends, and I'm hanging out with him at some point in while, too. And, he just messaged me, I'm tired of seeing all your depressing shit, I'm deleting you, blah, blah, blah. And I just replied with, well, you should have just deleted me. You didn't have to waste your time to tell me.
Right, and, I could have, and Colin agreed on this, how this girl, she could have said it so much nicer, and don't be a dick about it, message someone, be like, hey, can you please stop tagging me, be nice about it. Not after, the second time you're tagged, just be straight up, fuck you, I'm done! Suck a dick, you motherfucking piece of shit! Go to hell! Hope you fucking get AIDS! But, anyway, I just hate when people do that. They just go crazy over nothing, and that actually, same thing happened to me a while back. I was dating this one girl back when I was going to Life Church. I was going through a really depressing phase, I was really depressed about everything, and I'm texting her, and I'm expecting, oh, she's my girlfriend, she's gonna make it feel better, make me feel better, be like, oh, you're not worthless, da-da-da-da-da, I care about you, blah, blah, blah. No. She messages me back, she's like, okay, stop. I can't stand it when people get like this. Just shut the hell up. I'm like, okay, that's what you're gonna say to me? And then after that, the next day, right after that, she breaks up with me because she's like, I don't think I can be with you if you're gonna be depressing. I'm like, alright, thank you anyway. Thanks for the memories, even though they weren't so great. But anyway... So, thanks for calling in, Sarah. Thanks for enjoying the show and rocking out with us. What is, of course, the #1 rock radio show that online radio has to offer? Latest. So, she's probably not hanging out with us later because she's broke as hell.
Oh, that's fine.
And I don't feel like paying for me, you, and her boyfriend. Even if it was just her, I don't feel like, paying for 3 people.
Oh, I don't blame you.
I mean, me and you can still go if you're down to do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so I know, Liz, you're listening. You should totally call in and get in on all this, and actually people hear your voice for once instead of me having to read off everything you say in our chat. And I have a message from someone. Oh, from you. I'm just going to exit off Facebook now. I'm done. Everyone that I care about is here. I got Sarah, who is I basically consider her a sister, She's had my back on a lot of things. Oh, let me go out and say this, actually. You don't know about this. Time for Psychosis to get serious here for a second. That cool with you? Like, depressing serious. I think it was about a week or 2 ago. I was really depressed. Like, I was straight up like, when I get home, I'm just going to blow my goddamn brains out. Like, straight up. That is no lie. Like, all I thought about all day at work is how can I go home, get my dad's shotgun when they leave, and kill myself. And I wasn't about to come out and straight up, I was texting her. I was like, hey, can you come over to my house today and please get your ticket to the show? I might not be able to go because I'm thinking I'm going to go somewhere, And obviously what I meant is I'm going to die. And I'm obviously never coming back. But I didn't say it like that. I said, I'm going to go somewhere, and it might be a long time. It's going to be a really long time before anyone sees me. Right? And she finally cracked the code midway through, and she's like, okay, I know you're depressed, and you're thinking of suicide. What's wrong? And at this time, I was just going through, I'll come out and say, I was going through a lot of relationship things, like I just lost a girl that I just now began to say that I fell in love with. All kinds of shit, And I was finally, and everything hit, because I was lied to by Emma, and all these people everything hit at once, and just depression hit me, and I was like, fuck life, what's the point anymore when it's all just bullshit now, And I didn't take to consider of, I got a brother that's sitting right next to me that loves me, and pretty much what is my second family. At this point, I was just thinking about this before the show. Your parents, they're pretty much like a second family to me, Your mom loves me. Your dad can...
Yes, she does.
Yeah, your dad can, have a bit of a agitation when I'm around sometimes, but I know he loves having me around too. Stuff like that. I didn't consider that, but it's like this. I go home, I go to a job where I'm told how I'm so shitty each day. I go home to get told by my real parents that I'm shitty each day. I lose the last shred of sanity that I had, which was my girlfriend. The girlfriends before her were both fake and lying to me about everything. And it just all hit me at that one point, and I was like, and then not to mention, it was just a shitty day as it was. I was like, fuck this, I'm just going to go home and kill myself. Like, literally the last thing I said to my manager, me and him always joke around, we always like, fuck your face, nigga, I'm on, shit like that, And he straight up said that, he was joking around with me, he's like, fuck your face, man. He's like, oh, I intend to. I'm going to go home and do it with a shotgun. It was the last thing I said before I walked out. And that was literally all that I thought of all day was, how can I kill myself? It was that bad. And she is pretty much the reason Sarah is the whole reason that I'm pretty much still breathing right now, because she figured out what I was going to do. And this was her words. That if I do it, she was going to do it. She's that much of a friend and cares about me that much to where literally she said if I was going to kill myself, she was going to do it too. And I was like, I don't want her to do anything. Like, I don't